Hello again. So, this is the question 54 in the probability and random processes for electrical engineering, and this is the second edition of that book. In this question we are asked to find the probability that 2 or more students in a class of 20 students have the same probability. Okay. So, in these type of questions you have to first of all see that what is the essence of these questions. So, whenever you get the statement like that 2 or more students in a class or 2 or more people or 2 or more things. So, first of all you have to see that what is meant by this. So, 2 or more people has the opposite of it is basically that no one has. Okay. So, if 2 or more people has, no one has, that is the opposite, and once you will find something that no one has, so from it you can again calculate all of these things by finding the complements. Okay. So, first of all you have to get the essence that if 2 or more people in a class has something, so that is the possibility that all the people in the class or all the students in the class can have a birthday on the same date, or any number of students may have it on the same date. But if you have to find out the possibility that any 2 or more people have the birthday on the same date, you may find out that no one has the birthdays on the same day, and after complementing it you may find the answer. Okay. So, let me start it from this statement that no student has a birthday, no 2 students, let me rephrase, no 2 students, 2 or more have birthday on same date. Okay. So, let me write it, the probability of n of s, let me call it n of s, and for writing it what I have to do, I have to find out the total choices, okay, and then the desired choices. So, to find the total choices here, let me call it equation A. So, to find the, let me move here, and to find the total choices, what I have, that is basically the permutation problem in which I have NPR. So, I have total choices of 365, and from these 365 I have 20 choices. So, I want to find out that in these 365 days I should have 20 days which are apart from each other, and these 20 can have any sequence, and those sequences will be different from each other. Okay. So, that will create NPR. Okay. So, that is the desired choices. So, now in order to find the total choices, what I can have or what choices will I have. So, again considering the 20 slots here, okay, up to 20. So, 1, 2, 3 up to 20. So, for each of the student any day can be of his birthday. So, 365, 365, 365. So, each student has 365 choices up to 20th student. So, any student can have any choice, and that is the total choices or the total number of the possible outcomes which I can have. So, therefore, it will be like 365 multiplied by 365 up to the 20th 365, and here I will have 365 into 20. Okay. So, here we have these total choices. Now, writing these values here, what I will get here, this is now 365 and the choices it has is 20 divided by the 365 whole square of 20. So, now I have to find the probability of n of s. For it I am going to use the calculator, and here I have a function and that is the permutations. Okay. So, that is written here NPR. So, writing it here n 365 and that p and the value of the choices I have is 20. So, writing it this, so I will get these number of values. Okay. So, this is basically very huge quantity. Now, dividing it over this 365 into the 20. So, 365 and the power it has is 20. So, now I will get this 0.59 or 0.58. Let me write it 0.58. So, the probability that no two or more students have a birthday on the same date is basically 0.58. Okay. So, that is probability of n of s. Now, the question here that is that the two or more students should have the same birthday. So, what I have to do, I have found out the value here that no student have this birthday on the same date. So, in order to find the complement here, what I have to do, I have to find the probability that SS. Okay. So, that is basically 1 over probability of n of s. So, now writing their values, I will get 0.58 and here how much would it be? 1 minus 0.58. So, that is 0.42. That is 0.42. Okay. So, this is the chance that this in a class of 20 students, 2 or more than 2 students will have a birthday on the same date. Okay. So, that is the problem in which we have seen the notion that if you get any question like this one that which encounters many choices. So, you have to do the rightful thing just by using this formula, which is a very useful formula for your understanding that you may reduce the number of choices by first finding out the negative of that statement and then find the positive statement by finding the complement of that statement. Okay. So, that is it for today and I will see you with some more interesting question in our upcoming video. Thank you so much and I will see you soon.